Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Wheelie and welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been a while, but I am back making videos, so make sure you subscribe for more, hopefully every week, maybe every 2 weeks, depending on how life goes. But today, if you do not know already, I'm a massive Eminem fan. I've been listening to him since about 2000, I'd say. When My Name Is probably hit over here, and then the Real Slim Shady as well. But today we are ranking Eminem's albums because this year he will be releasing another album. I can't wait for it, to be honest with you. I love listening to him, pretty much listen to him every single day. So without further ado, let's rank these. We've got God tier, we've got good but not great, we've got did the job, and we've got trash. Now, this is going to be so hard to actually deter which one, especially like good but not great, but did the job, because it was kind of the same thing, but still. So first up, we've got Infinite. Now, I'll be honest, I've only probably listened to like 2 songs on this album. One of them is definitely on this album, which is this song Infinite, which is quite good. But Bitophobia, I think, may have been on this album, but it might not have been. But to be honest, I'm gonna have to put it in trash. It had potential, but I mean, it was his first album, so well, I don't think it was his first studio album, was it? Pretty sure the Slim Shady LP was. But it got him signed with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, so maybe I should have did the job, but I mean, the only song I would go back and listen to is Infinite and maybe Bitophobia, but that's about it. Next up, we got Slim Shady LP. Now, this is going to have to be God tier for his first studio album. I think it came in number 2, maybe in Billboard or around here in the UK. But either way, it is God tier with his first album, and it really blew up. Especially My Name Is, Just Don't Give a Fuck as well was on there. What was the other one? There's another big one on there. I'm not thinking of the Real Slim Shady is on there, am I? Yes. I think the Real Slim Shady is on there. I think it is. But it's definitely like his whole demeanor, his whole persona really comes out in that first album. So I'm going to have to put it God tier. Plus, I still go back and listen to it today, so it kind of has to be God tier. Marshall Mathers LP. To be honest, I'm half thinking God tier again, but I'm also thinking good but not great, because it was like, I'm famous now. This is only like a year after the Slim Shady LP, by the way, but it was literally like, I'm famous now but I'm depressed sort of thing. So, but it did do well, and it's his first #1 album, and I think there's quite some good songs on there now, if I think about it. Oh my god, yeah, I just searched up what songs are on there. I'm a fucking idiot. Of course it's God tier. Kill You's on there, Stand's on there, the Real Slim Shadys is on there, Marshall Mathers is on there, Bitch Please 2 is on there, Criminal, Under the Influence, Drug Ballad, and I'm Back. So, oh, and The Way I Am. So, ignore everything I just said, because that is still God tier. So next up, we've got the Eminem Show. Now, I don't want to put everything that's good here, but this is a fucking good album again. I might have to put good, not great. You got the likes of Business on there, White America, Square Dance, Sing for the Moment, Superman, and My Dad's Gone Crazy. My Dad's Gone Crazy is actually a really good one. That's still, oh yeah, and Haley's song. I'm going to put good. Oh, do I put a God tier? I don't know if I could put it God tier, you know. Because there's some good songs on there, but it's not a song that I will go back to. So for now, I'm going to put good but not great. Next up, we've got Encore. This is obviously his last album before he had that break with the drug addiction and Proof Dying. I'm going to have to put Did the Job. I don't remember many songs on there. And there was a couple of good ones, but there was also a load of trash ones. So I'm going to have to put Good the Job. Did the Job even. Next up, now this is going to be controversial, right? Relapse is one of his own hated albums. I say hated, but it was ones that he didn't enjoy himself, but it's the one I love, and I even go to sleep listening to it, and I shouldn't do, because it's like a zero killer vibe for it, but it's just too good not to listen to. There's some days where I listen to it on the way to work and back, so, and I even like the relapse refill, you know, like the additional, man, did I put good not great because it didn't get well receptioned, or did I put God tier because that is my own personal opinion? It is one of his best albums, even though it's not statistically. As I said, controversial. I'm putting God tier, but it's gonna be low God tier. Not everything could be God tier though. That's what I've got to think. So I might need to reshuffle it at the end. Recovery, God tier, yeah. That's actually above relapse for sure. Above relapse for sure. Actually, in the I wouldn't say above Marshall Mathers LP. Yeah, I'll say above Marshall Mathers LP, but not above Slim Shady. That is, again, my personal opinion. Recovery is one that I played over and over again while playing Modern Warfare 2 sort of thing. It was brilliant. I mean, you got Love the Way You Lie on there. You got Not Afraid. Why can't I think of anything? Won't Back Down with Pink. Untitled. Cold Wind Blows. There's some memorable ones in there, and there's one that he kind of got rid of the evil persona and started to become clean again. And it was quite nice, I guess, because he even said about a drug addiction in there and how we recovered and all the different bits and pieces, plus the extended version as well was pretty decent. So for me, God tier. Next up, Marshall Mathers LP2. You do have So Far on there. You do have Rap God, obviously, Survival, Berserk. Love Game with Kendrick Lamar was pretty good. Bad Guy was so good because it's like the sequel of Stan, and it's obviously Stan's brother that tried to go after M, and it's really good how he done that, how he painted that picture as well as like following on from Stan, like 10 years down the line or 15 years down the line or whatever it was. So I am going to put that as good but not great, just because there's quite a few decent songs, and obviously Rap God was one of the biggest ones. Then Survival and Berserk I fucking love, and Bad Guy, Bad Guy as well. So those I love, but there was quite a few skippable songs on there. Oh yeah, and Headlights as well was on there. So there's a few good songs, but it's just like, as a complete album, there was some that you could have got rid of and you would have been fine. Now, another controversial one, because it's definitely not one of his best albums, and it's Revival. Revival, I'm gonna have to say, did the job, because it was a decent album. Obviously he covered a load of different subjects, and he really was able to kind of express his views in real life situations a bit more better than he has done the other albums. Plus, it just, I don't think it hit. I really don't think it hit, and obviously it got slaughtered before the album even came out. So it was kind of, there's some songs I was still listen to, like River with Ed Sheeran, Walk on Water I still listen to with Beyonce, Unstoppable I was still listening to, and I think Bad Husband was on there, which I listened to quite a bit. But the rest of the album, to be honest with you, wasn't really good, and I won't lie, it could have been top of trash on here. It could have been top of trash, but I put it at bottom of did the job. Because, as I said, there's a couple of good songs, whereas with Infinite there's only one song I would listen to. The rest, like Revival, there's quite a few still. But yeah. Next up, Kamikaze. Now, as I said, I can't put everything God tier, but I really like this album, and it's one that I can't skip any songs. So for me, it's gonna have to be God tier. So I might have to drop Relapse to the year, to the big, like to the start of good but not great. Kamikaze was brilliant. The way he just the flow he brings out in the majority of the songs on there, and it's just boom sort of thing. It was so good. Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to drop Relapse, put Kamikaze in God tier, but again, bottom of God tier. So we've got Marshall Mathers, for fuck's sake. We've got Music to Be Murdered By, and then Music to Be Buried By, which is obviously the B-side of Music to Be Murdered By. Now, again, people are probably going to hate me for this, and as I said, I am a massive Eminem fan, so this is probably so, like, biased. But I really do like this album. And again, it's one that I listen to every single day. And I can't stop listening to it, and the more and more I listen to it, the more and more of the wordplay I get, and there's more and more things that just come out of it, and I just can't stop listening to it. And that's both Music to Be Murdered By and Music to Be Buried By, which is obviously, as I said, the B side of it. So I'll put them both as God tier, and just that is then my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I would say Buried By is better than Murdered By, to be fair. Is there anything I want to change? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this top row is iconic. It really is iconic. In Relapse is kind of iconic, but I can't have Relapse in God tier as well. Although I want to, I don't think I can. That is my list of my favourite Eminem albums. Let me know in the comments below your favourite Eminem albums and what your tier list is, and if there's anything that you think I've done wrong here or you don't agree with, let me know in the comments below. Let me know also what else you want me to do in terms of tier lists or anything to react to, and I will get around to it. As I said, I will be uploading again. So sorry about the little break. But thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.